Syllabus part 2. So we're going to see the next 8 weeks. So we were looking at the Internet of Things, IoT. This is a great big area because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of devices. So here we're going to be looking at how all the supply chain is going to change. IBM and Maersk and NSC have basically created a supply chain that ships 50% of the world's trade. It's amazing. And um, and we're also going to be looking at very specifically industrial IoT, how to do dynamic automation, the future of manufacturing. We're going to be looking at Sigfox, which is a zero G network. Instead of 5G, it's zero G. So I'm going to explain what that is. And then a lot of the little, these are small videos, but they're important because it explains the whole Sigfox technology. And Sigfox is a technology that you guys can use to put sensors on jackets, sensors on tennis shoes, and create basically a whole new layer of products. So the deliverables here are there's going to be a debate, and basically this is a good one. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, is pondering about the future and is trying to figure out. He's getting beat. Apple is getting clobbered everywhere they go. They're getting clobbered by Netflix and Disney Plus. They're getting clobbered by Google Home and Amazon. Alexa. They're getting clobbered so every area of data they're getting clobbered, and so this is like a big board meeting to basically decide how to come back. So should they buy IKEA? Should they buy Whirlpool? There's a lot of things going on there, but that's going to be one of the debates. So then we get into blockchain, which is going to be week 9. Blockchain is going to be extremely important. Blockchain is Internet 2.0. It's the evolution of the Internet itself. So you guys are definitely going to have to learn it. And so we have basically the trust economy with Rachel Botsman, one of the great thinkers out of Oxford University. We have the cryptocurrencies. We're going to learn about different, how the e-government works. And Estonia is the most advanced e-government in the world. And they basically have everything except getting married and getting your universal identity. Everything else is done digitally. And those two are the only ones that are done in person. So we're going to do a lot of overview videos. All these topics are really, that's why it's a 101. It's the simply explained videos. It's the 101 videos. It's the understand what you ignore videos. That's what this is. That's why this course is so important, because I'm showing you for a lot of technologies the 101 so that you can get started. But blockchain is really very big, so we're gonna do a debate. We're gonna do a business plan. In the debate for it's Elon Musk is gonna be the player here, and there's gonna be a bunch of things regarding Elon Musk and even the CEO of Facebook. So that's gonna be a very fun debate. But then we hit week 10, which is the continuation of blockchain. So the applications, Ethereum is a language that's based off of it's a blockchain variation, and it's the one that's going to be mostly used for business. So I want to teach you guys blockchain applications, and so that you guys can learn what Ethereum is. Again, all of these are just introductory videos, intro videos. There's no coding here. I'm not going to teach you how to code Ethereum in Solidity. That's the language that is used by Ethereum. This is not the course for that. This is an introductory course. So intros, but it's important that you guys get to know everything there is to know about blockchain. We're also going to look at planetary health, not the future, but the present. And it is hardcore. And there's a lot of things going on with this. But we're going to learn about, China and carbon neutrality and and we're gonna look at the future of cities. Um, it's gonna be interesting. There's a lot here. There's a lot here that's very important and that needs to be assimilated. So then we're gonna be going on week 11, which is data science. You guys are gonna meet two of my favorite thinkers, but basically Amy Webb, one of the world's best futurists, and you're also gonna meet um, Sandy Pentland, which is a professor at MIT. I took a certification, AI in business certification at MIT, that I highly recommend, and he's one of the featured professors there. But he's like an institution. He is one of the greatest professors in the world, and you guys are going to be learning from him, and that is part of the thing. And here, of course, the what a mess Facebook and Google have made this whole ethical violation of privacy. So we're going to look at that, and then comes week 12, which is the drones, robotics, drones, and 3D printing. This is a fun week because you're going to get to see all the gadgets and all the drones and the 3D manufacturing and all the things they're doing on 3D manufacturing. They're building the future. And so that's going to be really cool. We're going to see all of that. Basically, how 3D printing is going to change the world. There's this company called Carbon that's using 3D printing to do amazing things. You're going to see 3D printers of human tissue, 3D printers in ceramic, 3D printers galore. So basically, very, very, very cool. You're going to see all the new cool drones, and how Rwanda is building a drone delivery service. And you're going to see, all these robots, the era of cobots. So we're gonna see a lot of these, the gadgets from CES and the coolest robots and the most amazing, concepts. And obviously, this is all in the frame and the context of Technology 4.0, which is the robot automated industry. And finally comes week 13, where we hit the mega cities and mega solutions. So the future is going to be 50 cities, 50 mega cities, basically 50 mega cities dotting the world. And these cities are going to be, one of these mega cities is going to be Mexico, Puebla, Cuernavaca. It's going to be joining, the whole footprint is going to be getting together there. And what's going to happen in these huge cities of 130 million people? And one of the most impressive videos is this China's future mega projects. And you are going to fall off your chair. But obviously, in the mega solutions, we're going to see how we're going to feed all these people, and how we're going to drive around, and how we're going to. So it's going to be, how we're going to build. The architecture of the future is amazing. It's amazing. And there's a bunch of architects that are already creating the future. And you guys are going to get to meet some of these best architects in the world. And finally, we get to the pièce de résistance, week 14, the Asiatification of the world by 2030. That's going to be like a hardcore, hardcore lesson. But obviously, we're going to understand the tech pillars of China, and both from a cultural perspective and from a technological perspective, and how they have become what they have become, and how they took 850 million people out of poverty and gave them all sorts of now middle class amenities. It's amazing. And then the second part, because it's so extensive that we had to do 2 weeks of China, but in the second part, we're going to see literally how China is changing everything. So again, all these are short videos, but how China is changing censorship and factories and and how the Chinese students are changing the world, and everything is changing. The Great Firewall of China, how it's changing the environment, how it's changing Brazil, how it's changing Africa, how it's changing trade. We're going to learn about the Belt and Road Initiative. It's going to be very, very, very interesting and very eye-opening. In case you haven't gone, in 10 years, China will be probably the global leader, the new United States. And Mexico will have to depend on China for its survival as well as it does for the United States. And then at the end comes the final week where we integrate it all, and just some final thoughts, final videos, final deliverables, and then some optional section about where technology and spirituality intersect. But that's basically it. That will be the course. And so all these weeks is basically, that is kind of where we're going with this. And so I hope that you definitely enjoy it. Don't be scared of this course. Like I said, nobody has ever failed this course. The only option for failing this course is to fail it because you missed the classes, but because this is an online forum, the only way to basically is to drop out. So I really hope that you don't drop out. I know that it's challenging to take an online course, but I've put a lot of love, I put a lot of thought, I put a lot of effort to make this course something that will change your lives. So I really hope that you enjoy it, and I'm going to be there right every step of the way, because I've made it difficult for myself. A lot of the questions I have to correct. You guys answer, and because it's open-ended answers, it makes me work more. But that way it forces me to interact with you guys, and I have to give you feedback on the videos, and I have to give you feedback on the debates. So it's going to be a lot of work for me. So it's not going to be the traditional course where you just set it and forget it. And that's why I think it's going to be valuable for you, because I'm not going to leave you guys stranded just dealing with a voice recording of myself. I'm going to be there for you every step of the way, because I need you to learn artificial intelligence, because I need you to then go out and to teach it to other people, to help Mexico become more digital and more artificial intelligence friendly. And we all have to work together to make the smart Mexico that we want to live in. So that's going to require a lot of effort, and it starts with you guys. So congratulations on beginning your AI journey, and I look forward to basically getting to meet you and hanging out every step of the way. And believe me, like I said, it's going to be worth it, and you're going to be able to help your parents and your spouses and your girlfriends and your boyfriends and your family members, because everybody is going to be impacted by this over the next 10 years, and you guys will be ahead of the curve. So good luck, and talk to you soon.